Hello again. Firstly, I just want to say that this is a completely safe space. I don't know how many times that I have ordered something for my child only for it to arrive. I'm so excited, I'm ready to set it up, and I look at it and I think, oh my goodness, this is going to take me forever to understand or forever to set up. And sometimes I have the time to do it, sometimes I don't, sometimes I do a half-assed job, but the vast majority of the time it sits there in the box for months and it's such a waste. Don't tell my husband. Part of the ethos at Crafty Case is simplicity and ease. And the best things in life aren't complicated, and that goes for kids' toys as well. How many times did your baby play with the packet of websites or the remote control over the loud, shiny toy that you just bought? Exactly. There's two elements to the parent's guide. One is the play card, and one is how you can help them. The play card itself is your guide, so you don't have to think of the games for the Crafty Case. We've done the hard work for you, so it's simple and easy for you and your child. Simply get one out, read game one, and off your little one goes. If they struggle or if they're bored of game one, simply move on to game two, and the same for game three. We are going to be continuing to post on our socials about how you can mix up boxes, how you can extend games further. So do keep checking back with us so that your little one can have more ways to play and more ways to interact with the games. The second element is about how you can help them play. Some games will be more challenging and require additional adult input, but the best way that you can let your child play is to just let them play. Sure, you've told them about game one, but I cannot tell you how many times I interrupted Oliver or told him, no, this is how we're going to play with game one. This is how we're going to play, only for him 20 seconds later to have abandoned the whole game, had a meltdown because I didn't let him play the way he wanted to play. He was exploring, and I stopped that. I'm sure you've read in a number of places not to focus on the outcome, but ask them how they did it instead. And yes, this will make them think about what they've done and how they've done it, and they are more likely to do it again. But for me, the real key to this is finding out the insight into what made that game interesting for them, because you can use that to lean into some of the other games. So for example, if you know it was because of the colour sorting, then you can lean into that. And with our handy icons that are on some of the other games, you can use that to identify games that are going to lean into sorting and colour sorting, shape sorting. Or, for example, if they say, I liked the magnet, you know it's cause and effect. And maybe that's the box that you keep in your back pocket for when you need to eke them out just that little bit longer when you're waiting for their food to arrive. Another handy tip, just from personal experience, is that we found it helpful to only have one or two boxes out at a time. Too much to play with, and it became a juggling act to keep everything together and our little one's attention at the same time. But it is a really good idea to start mix and matching between the boxes, and as I've already said, have a look on our socials because we're going to show you how to take elements from different parts of the Crafty Case, mix them together and create new and exciting games. This is how we make the games go further and make them more entertaining and more engaging for your little one. Finally, as I've said, and as I'm sure you know, all our boxes are tried and tested with little ones, but also by early years professionals. So rest assured, when your child is playing, they are learning. I've tried to make it extra simple by ensuring that on our social media or on our website, each game has an icon to tell you the level of adult involvement that will be required for each game, so whether it's low, medium or high. Obviously, at this stage, I have to say, never leave the child unattended with the case and always supervise them whilst they're playing, but I'm sure you know that already. There will also be an icon for this age range that it's indicative to a point because you know your child's capabilities much better than I do. But this is a suggested age range for the contents of that component. And it's more useful when you come to buy top-up boxes or some of our seasonal boxes or other products to combine with the Crafty Case. Thanks for listening, and I hope your child enjoys the Crafty Case as much as mine.